Guys, how are you guys doing today? Welcome to Power Up 365. This is Johnny Eliadis, your ultimate success strategist, the founder and owner of the I International Group of Companies, and the author of the 9 Skills of Success. How are you guys doing today? Today, I want to walk you guys through how are you waking up and how are you taking on your challenges. How are you waking up and how are you taking on your challenges? And in short, what is the meaning of your life? What is the meaning of your life? So, over this week, I was listening to a few people speaking on these challenges of their lives, and people that have been very successful in the personal development space, and people that have been very successful, billionaires in the training space, and there is contradiction. They don't agree with each other. They actually rip each other off. You know, when someone's doing a seminar and they say, did we make you guys walk on fire or walk on coals, or did we make, that person is usually referring to Tony Robbins. And Tony Robbins is one of the greatest motivational speakers in the personal development space. And then you get another guy, Dan Pena, who is in your face, takes no shit, speaks badly, gets into your face, makes you take action. And then you get these so many other guys. I mean, I was listening to Les Brown this week, and there's so much different ways in which they are saying the one same thing. The one same thing. And the one same thing that no one can avoid is action. No one disputes that one thing. Your life only changes when you take action. Your life only changes when you take action, when you do something about it. Now the challenge is, how do I help you to do something? How do I help you to take action in your life? And that's why there is the personal development space is so big, and there's billions of rands in that space. But in a way, the personal development space is becoming the biggest problem. You cannot be reading books forever. You cannot be going to seminars forever. And statistically, if you go into a room, you know, and this is something, Tony Robbins is one of my heroes, has changed my life, has affected my life. But one thing that is bothering me, if there is 10,000, 5,000 people in a room, how many of those people's life is really getting changed? How many people is really changing their lives when they go to a 3-day seminar? Does it work? Yes, it works. It's worked for me. But of the 5,000 people, how much does it work? Now, there's a number that comes out, and that number is 3%. That number is 3%. So if I have 10 people in a room, 3 people are really gonna do something about it. And it also depends on how I connect with that person. If I go and do a seminar, a lot of times I go do a seminar and I start swearing in the seminar, there are certain people that will check out. I don't agree with that kind of language. I can't relate to you. That doesn't make sense. And therefore, if you had to go to a coach or a mentor called like Dan Pena, you're never going to relate to that guy. Okay? That's why I do believe you've got to have different types of coaches, different types of personal development space, and that. Now, the one thing that is the why I'm here and why I'm doing this thing is, what is working for you? What is working for you? Do you need the person to be in your face to hold you accountable? Okay? Or do you need someone to, don't worry, you're going to be okay. Don't worry. everything's going to be okay. And I'm always split between those two methods. I don't believe keep being nice will get you where you need to get to. Because the one thing is for certain, if you are not taking action. Now, if I tell you, you are overweight, and I say to you, don't worry, things are going to get better, and I make you feel good, but you keep eating, you keep doing what you've always done, your projection is going to be, I'm going to put on more weight, I'm going to get worse. I'm going to get worse. I'm not taking action in the direction that I want. Are you guys getting this, right? So what works for you? So what I want to speak about is some of these strategies or some of these guys thinking on how you will take action. And so how are you waking up today? Let's just say, how are you waking up today? Now, if you wake up into challenges, and we all should wake up and there should be some challenges in our lives, but there are not so many challenges like people make out to be. Okay, so there are three areas of life, three categories of life that problems will be in, right? And the first area is myself. Now, myself would be, how is my physical body? And do I feel strong? Do I feel healthy? How is my physical body? How is my spirituality? How is my religion? How is my knowledge, my education? How is my professionalism, my conduct? That is all to do with yourself. So you wake up this morning and you say, you know what? I'm really not happy with my energy. I'm struggling to get out of bed. I don't feel focused. I don't have energy. I feel tired all the time. I want to sleep. I feel sick. So that's a problem that you're going to have with yourself. If you are religious and spirituality, and you're saying, you know what, I haven't meditated for a few days, I haven't gone to church, I haven't read my Bible, I'm not feeling fulfilled in my spirituality. The next thing is, you know what, I always wanted a degree. I'm 50 years old, I've never went to varsity, I wanted to increase my knowledge, I don't do it. You know what, I want to read some books, I don't do that. So you have a challenge, you have problems with yourself, okay? And another problem is money, right? There's money. People always say money is the main problem. Yes, money is very important. Let me tell you, without money, you can't get a fulfilled life. You can't get a successful life. So if you want to go read a book, you need to buy a book. If you want knowledge, you need to go and register for university. If you want to go for a gym contract, if you want to go see a doctor, if you want to go and fix your eyesight, your teeth, your hearing, whatever it is, you need money. So a lot of people, they speak about money as their biggest issue. Now, the next thing on how to deal with that, it's called my value. Now, you can only make money when you add value to the marketplace, right? And you really can only add value to the marketplace if you have a skill set, knowledge, if you're adding value through your skill set, your potentials, your gift. So you can go add physical value, you can go and carry things, do things, you can add value through your knowledge, but there has to be value. And the result of that value, is money. The result of that value is money, because there must always be exchange. Now, how do I add value? I have to invest in myself. So you wake up this morning and you say, listen, you know what? I feel one of the human needs is contribution and growth, right? I'm not contributing, I'm not growing as a person, I'm not growing in my value. So I have an issue there, and as soon as you have money problems, it's because two or three things. One is you haven't identified the value, your value, and you haven't identified the need of the marketplace. So you can't go and say, listen, I have this value that I'm a very good person to send faxes. There's no need to send faxes in the world right now, right? So you're never going to get that value. You're never going to get an exchange because no one needs that. So you've got to make yourself relevant in the marketplace through your skill set, your potential. That's why if you want to become a doctor, you now need to up your knowledge, your skill set. You need to go and study. Those are the things that you need to go to university for. So, and in the exchange of that value, I go and I help someone. I'm a doctor, comes to emergency, I help someone. The bigger the problem that I solve, the more money I make. So, here comes the catch-21. If you want more knowledge, if you need to go and help yourself, you need a bit of money. And if you want to make a bit of money, you've got to add value to the marketplace, and that means you got to add value to people. You got to add value to people, because where does money come from? Money comes from people. That's where you add value to. So your problem when you wake up this morning, you might have a challenge. You might have problems with yourself. You might have problems with your value because you haven't identified your value. You don't know really where's your place in the world. What am I meant to do? And there's a lot that comes behind value. It comes behind your potential, your skill set, your design. I cannot go add value and be the best soccer player or basketball player in the world and get people to watch me and score the most points on the board. I can't do it because I wasn't designed that way. Now, can I coach people? Can I build great businesses? Can I help people make a lot of money? Do I understand accounting? Do I understand numbers? Do I understand the personal development space? I've been doing that for 25 years. I feel I am one of the best in the world in doing that, so I can do that, but I can't become the best soccer player in the world, okay? I'm not going to go and compete with Messi and that. I can't do that. I do believe I can compete with Tony Robbins, Les Brown, John Maxwell. I can compete to that because I'm passionate about it. I'm designed for that. I will go up and compete in that space because I feel I can add value, and I've got results on changing thousands of people's lives over my lifetime. So that is my design. When you are lost and you don't know where your value lies, and you don't know ask yourself, whenever you go to a braai or a party, does anyone ask you questions? Does anyone ask you an opinion? So a lot of times people come and say, listen, so Johnny, I'm about to open a business and I don't know in which company I should open it. There's a reason why they're asking me that. Listen, Johnny, you know what? I'm going through this difficult thing. I might close my business down. I'm having problems with my relationship. There's a reason why they're asking those questions to me. Now, no one's going to come and ask me, I want to be a soccer player and I really don't know what angle. No one's going to come and ask me that. No one's going to come and ask me on how to build a building in construction, because I don't know that stuff. No one's going to come and ask me on someone is sick or something to become a doctor. No one's going to come ask me those things because it's not my speciality, right? I'm a success strategist. I help people get to live their potential. So people will ask me that, and I'll help them up until a point, but then afterwards there are other people. That's why the world is made up of people and skill set. There are other people that add value in order for you to get where you want to get to. So what is the connection between myself, my value, and that is my relationships, okay? So any problem, you wake up this morning, you have a problem in your life, any problem you have will lie, either you have a problem with yourself, right? Again, example, my health, my spirituality, my finances or something, with myself, my knowledge, right? or my relationships. My relationships with my mom, my relationship with my brother, my relationship with my father, my relationship with my wife, my husband, my relationship with my kids. If your relationships are not strong, you don't have good relationships, it will cripple your life, because everyone needs relationships in their lives. Everyone needs friendships. Everyone needs connection, love and connection, right? If you want to build a great business, you need a team around you, and a team is about relationships, okay? How do you manage those relationships? It's a different relationship to the relationship you have with your wife. It's a different relationship than you have with your kids. It's a different relationship. But if your relationships are not where they need to be, you will be unhappy. You will wake up unhappy. If you wake up this morning and you had a great evening with your lover, and it's great, and you open your eyes in the bed with them, and you go make coffee with them, you just walk with a different step. You feel this love and connection. When your kids come in, let's say, and they say, hi dad, hi mom, love you lots, and everything is good with the relationships, you start having a great day. So, and then my value is meaning. I get up to go and contribute to the world. So you wake up this today and you look at the challenges that you have. You look at where are the challenges that you have, right? They're always in these three areas. All problems in your lives, all solutions in your life, all fulfillment in your life is always in these three areas. Now, the only way I resolve problems is by taking action. Now, the big thing is, what is preventing me from taking action? What is preventing? I know I have to do something in order to change my life. I know that. But why am I not doing it? That is the big question. Why am I not doing it? And you wake up this morning and it comes down to habits. It comes down to habits. It comes down to rituals. It comes down to rituals. What are your rituals? What are your habits? Now, every single morning you wake up and you go into, I always promote, you must go in and read a vision of yourself, a vision on how your life's going to be. You must read a code of conduct. How will you conduct yourself? You must read your mission, okay? Now, lately there's studies going out on simple things. Simple things. Mel Robbins said yesterday, I was hearing her, and she was saying, you know what, if you just go up and you wake up and you go to the mirror and you high-five the mirror. High-five the mirror. High-five the mirror. In essence, what you're doing is high-fiving yourself. High-fiving yourself. Now, what does that mean? I'm worthy. I'm worthy. What does it mean when someone high-fives you? If you go and do this, high-five yourself. High-five yourself. What does that mean? I'm worthy. I'm excited. Someone is high-fiving me. Someone is saying I'm worthy of being here. Someone's saying I'm worthy of living. Someone's saying I'm worthy of this day. I'm worthy. They're high-fiving. It really does work. If you really think about it, it does work. Okay? Now, but most people will wake up into their problems. They wake up into their problems. They wake up and they say, you know what? I can't believe I messed it up. I can't believe that deal didn't go through. I can't believe my wife left me. My brother did this. My mom did this. I can't believe I don't have love in my life. I can't believe this. And they wake up into problems. So they wake up and they have problems with their relationships. And they have problems with value. They don't have money. They're not adding value to the world. And because you don't add value to other people, you lose meaning in life. You lose meaning in life. And the only way you add value to people, the only way you add more value in the world is by investing in your relationships. And the only way you invest in your relationships is by investing in yourself. If you just think, if I'm healthy and I'm energetic and I go powerful into the day, I can invest in my relationships and I can add value to my relationships and to my team, and I can run a big team. And if I run a big team, I can add more value to the world. So, in essence, myself leads into my relationships, leads into my value. And my relationships is the bridge between myself and my value. And if you start first investing in yourself, and you start with spirituality, you start with knowledge, you start with health, there's so many things that you get yourself up and running, you power up yourself, you get going, then you're adding value to you. They say, when you wake up, are you adding or are you subtracting? In any situation, in a relationship, in an environment, in a workplace, wherever, are you adding or are you subtracting? You must always be adding. And the way you always add is by always investing in yourself. By always investing in yourself. So, I look at my habits, I look at my rituals, and based on my habits and rituals, that will determine what can I do to take action. Now here comes the two things. The reason why I started this seminar saying some people are very hard and they get in your face and like Dan Peña's style. Dan Peña is get the fuck up, get moving, stopping this, and he starts you. Mel Robbins is, you know what? High five yourself. Be worthy of it. Be worthy of it. And she says studies have shown that if you break yourself down, you will never make it to a great success. If you break yourself down, you will never make it to a great success. And what do most people do? They break themselves down. I can't believe that. They start off and they say, so what? You messed up. You screwed up. So what? What does that help you if you keep focusing there and you keep living there? I should have lived there. I should have done this. Why did this happen to me? Why did that happen to me? If you start up like that, what type of action will you take? And to take massive action, you've got to tap into your potential. You've got to tap into your potential. Right? And what type of potential are you going to tap in if you feel less than? Because of the past, because of your circumstances, you now feel less than. You don't feel up to it. You don't feel worthy. You don't feel that you should have success. You don't feel that you should have great relationships. You don't feel that you should be loved. Who will love me, man? I messed up R1 million. I messed up this deal. Why would they love me? Look at myself. I'm overweight. I can't move. I mean, look at me. When I look in the mirror, I look at someone that is disgusting. If you speak to yourself all the time like that, is that going to help? Now, Goggins, I don't know if you know who he is, he was a military guy, he was tough on himself, and he says you've got to work through the pain. You've got to work through the pain. So the whole thing is, depending on what books you pick up in the personal development space, it's either going to work for you, it's not going to work for you. But my problem with the personal development space, and I've been doing this for 25 years, and I'm really starting to change my approach in help you take action. That's my only goal. Help you take action to discover your true potential. Help you take action to live up to your potential. Help you take action to live up your greatness. Power up. Power up your life. That's all I need you to do. Power up to take action. The rest will work out, because as long as you take action, and as long as you're learning from it, and as long as you stop breaking yourself down every time something doesn't go well, you will get to success. Because I keep taking action, and this whole thing about high-fiving yourself, high-five the mirror, hey man, high-five, just get up now, high-five, high-five, high-five. That makes you feel better. All I need is within me now. All I need is within me now. I am powerful beyond my understanding. All I need is within me now. That is how you start living a great life. And so this personal development thing, the space, you've got to be careful of this space. And you must ask yourself, am I here? Is this helping me to take action? Is this helping me to take action? Or are we speaking in the personal development space? In the personal development space, Are we here and we're reading books, which is very important because you only know what you know. You're going to events, you're getting coaching, okay? And you're doing all these things, but the problem is, are you hanging around here? Is it a vicious circle? It's a vicious circle, and it's not getting you to do a habit. It's not getting you to tap into your potential. It's not getting you to take action. You can't be sitting here. And why do people sit here? Because of fear. Because of fear. Fear of failure. Fear they won't love me. Fear of that. So what they do is they sit here in this coaching, reading, personal development space, and they don't move forward. And if you don't move forward, you know what? I would encourage you never to read a book if I can get you to take action. Because the only thing I really need you to do is to take action. And the reason why you read books and that is to short circuit yourself to success. I don't want to fail myself to success all the time. I want to see, what did someone else do? How did they get success? Let me read that book. Let me do that YouTube. It's already been done. I'm going to get there. If you want to know how to change the battery in a car and you've never done it before, you might work it out eventually. But it's going to take you a very long time. Or you can go to YouTube and say, change the battery in my Toyota, change the battery in my Merc, change the battery. There's a YouTube, there's a guy, 10 minutes. Great, that's what I need to go. 10 minutes. If you never read, if you never studied, if you never did that, how long would it take you to change that battery? That's why success leaves clues. People who have done it before. So you piggyback on success. That's why you got to be developing yourself all the time. But if you keep developing yourself and you never build a habit, build a ritual, because success doesn't happen in a day. It's what you do consistently over a day, over a week, over months, over a year. You've got to have perspective in life. You've got to be patient in life. And eventually you realize that you will take action. And the only three places where problems lie in your life, it's yourself, your relationships, and your value. That's the only place problems lie. And so what happens is you've got to make sure you attack these things every single day by taking action. By taking action. So I hope this makes sense to you. And the bottom line is, there are different coaches in the world. There are different people saying different things in the world. You go to Tony Robbins, you see. You go to Mel Robbins, you see. You go to Les Brown, he's saying something. You go to John Maxwell, he's saying something else. You're going to Blair Singer, he's saying something else. But what is everyone saying? You only change your life by doing something, by taking action. And the different books that they have, through spirituality to meditation to, hey man, get off your ass, it's people can relate to you. That's why there must be different people in the world, because we are different and we relate to different coaches, different mentors, different events. So find something that works for you with one objective. Works for you makes, what does it mean? Works for you means it gets you to take action. That's what it means. Okay? Thank you very much, guys. This is John Iliadis, your ultimate success strategist, owner and founder of the IE International Group of Companies, where we build great businesses. And I will see you at the top. Cheers, bye.